guys, welcome back to my channel. Please do not kill me. I know it's been a while since I recorded a video. It's just been a lot of stuff going on and I haven't really had the time. Not to mention I haven't been feeling the quality of my videos. I'm looking for a place to live. I still live with my mom, obviously, but I'm looking to move out. So once, you know, I eventually find a place with me and my boyfriend, I'll be able to get backdrops and, you know, a better camera and whatnot. Just saving for it is hard, especially when you work retail. It's really hard to save. But I did just get back from a trip to Florida, so that's probably why I look a lot darker than usual. I was there for 7 days. I just got back yesterday. Today's Friday. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be putting this up today or tomorrow, but so yeah, if I do put this up today, obviously today's Friday, so I would have gotten back yesterday, which is Thursday. And yeah, it was really good. We flew Delta. That was not my first time taking a plane or taking like a trip, a vacation. That was my boyfriend's first time getting on a plane, so it was very different for him. But he was fine. He wasn't scared or anything. But yeah, I guess I'm just doing this update video to let you guys know where have I been, what have I been up to, why I've been gone, what's new with me, what's going on in my life. So yeah, I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. This is just an update video. So oh, by the way, I did just order some new makeup palettes from Juvia's place, so hopefully I'll be making a video really soon on like an eye look or something. I don't know, just playing with it. They did have a 4th of July sale. It was like 40% off or whatever. You can check, see if they still have it. I doubt it, but double check if anything. But yeah, what's been going on with me? So you guys know I have had my previous videos. If you have not watched them before, please go watch them about the jobs that I've done. I have not talked about the job that I'm currently at because I'm currently still there, so why would I talk about it? But there has been a lot of issues going on with that job. As far as me moving up and whatnot, and just a whole bunch of lies and drama, and I'm getting to a point now where I've been there for over 2 years and I feel like I should not still be at the same level that I've been at, especially when I know my work ethic and I know how hard I am. So I'm at a point now where I'm just like over it. I'm looking for a new job, hopefully the job where I could be a supervisor or something like that, just to get that experience, because I know I can do it. Like I know I can. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking for a new job, so hopefully when I eventually leave the job that I'm currently at, I will make a video about it. I will talk about it, the pros and the cons, and my experience with the job. So look out for that. That will be coming hopefully really soon. What else have I been up to? I know I never told you guys about some medical issues that I was going through. I had started to make a video about it, but then I didn't like the quality because I kept stuttering and kept getting confused, so I just stopped. But I was recently diagnosed almost a year ago with Graves' disease. If you do not know what Graves' disease, like I did not know what Graves' disease was when I first found out about it. It is a thyroid condition. If you do not know what your thyroid is, men and women have it. It's just like a gland, like a hormone gland in your throat. So it's located like right here, and it's shaped like a butterfly. And a lot of times it can become messed up in a way. So I was diagnosed with having hyperthyroidism, which is when my gland was producing way too much hormones. Like it was a signal mixed up with my thyroid and my brain. So my brain was telling my thyroid to make too much hormones. So yeah, so with that, oh, and you can also be hypothyroidism, which is the opposite, where your glands can make not enough hormones for your body, if you know what I mean. So yeah, just so you guys would know the signs. I actually didn't have any signs when I was diagnosed with it. I just went in for a regular physical with my primary care doctor, and he took some blood and then called me back a week later and was like, hey, your levels look a little bit off. Have you been taking weight loss medication? I was like, no, I've never taken weight loss medication. I'm terrified to take that. I hear negative side effects about that all the time, so I've never did it. And I was like, no, I didn't. And he recommended me to go see an endocrinologist, which is basically like a hormone specialist. So now I go see an endocrinologist. She did take blood, and she did say, yeah, you do have hyperthyroidism, but you also suffer from Graves' disease as well, which is an immune disorder or an immune disease, something like that. But it's not like fatal unless you have it for years and years and don't take the proper medication and don't do anything about it. Then it can become fatal. But yeah, so Graves' disease is actually, not only does it mean that I have hyperthyroidism, but it also affects my eyes. So if left untreated, my eyes would have begun to pop out. My vision did worsen. I never wore glasses for years. I never had to wear glasses growing up, but then over the past 1 or 2 years, I did start to have to wear glasses because my vision was getting blurry. And then I know for like a week straight after I was diagnosed, a few months later, for a week straight, I was seeing double. Like everything I saw was double. It was very scary, but it went away after a week by itself. And yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get into an accident or anything, because everything I saw was just, I could not see straight whatsoever. But it went away on its own. So yeah, your eyes can start to pop out, like it looks like your eyes are coming out of your socket. Your vision could get messed up. It just basically affects your eyes. That's what Graves' disease does. It just affects your eyesight. So after I found out that I had hyperthyroidism and I had Graves' disease, I was told to take methimazole, which is just disease. It's just a medication you take every day, same time of day, and it's supposed to just help regulate your hormone levels and help get your thyroid back on track. So I've been taking that for about a year. When I first started taking it, I had to take half of a pill, so it's like a little like the pill is tiny. So if you take birth control pills, then it's about that size. It's really tiny. And I had to take half of that, so I had to like bite half of it and take it. And I took that for about 6 months. I go every 3 months to my thyroid specialist to see my level, how my levels are doing. So I took that for about 6 months, and my levels didn't change at all. So she was like, okay, well, we're gonna up your dosage. So instead of taking half of the pill, now I take the whole pill. And I recently went back like a month ago, like almost a month ago, and they said my levels look great. They look like they're going back to normal, how it's supposed to be. And hopefully when I go back in another 2 months or so, they'll let me know if I could just stop taking the medicine. So that does happen. If you do take the medicine the way you're supposed to and it does work, you will go into remission, which means that your levels are back to normal. You don't have to take the medicine anymore. You're fine. But you do have to continue with your checkup. At least go to your doctor every I say 2 times a year, just to make sure that your levels are not dropping. Yeah, your levels are not dropping. So yeah, so I'm happy to find out whether or not I could stop taking the medication, because taking the pill, trying to remember to take a pill every day at the same time, especially when I have work and whatnot and my schedule changes on a weekly basis, is kind of hard. But I do try to force myself to take it, to remember to take it. I have like 2 alarms set, so I know, like, bitch, take your medicine. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. Oh, I'm sorry, side effects of hyperthyroidism that they said you could possibly have that I did not have. One of the side effects is extreme weight loss. That's for hyperthyroidism. You will have extreme weight loss. I was kind of hoping I would have some weight loss, because a bitch is a little big and I need to lose weight. But yeah, extreme weight loss, I did not have that. Feeling very energized, which I didn't have that either. I was actually the opposite. I felt very, very tired all the time, which is actually a side effect of hypothyroidism. So yeah, they were a little confused about that. But yeah, I think that was just because I gained weight and I was just feeling real lazy all the time. I think that's what it was. But yeah, having a lot of energy for some people. Having insomnia, not being able to sleep at night. I do have that. I'll be up at 3, 4 in the morning, cannot sleep whatsoever. What else was some side effects? I'm trying to remember. If I leave anything out, you can always Google it if you're not sure. Oh, having heart palpitations, where you feel like your heart is beating out of your chest. That is another side effect. You do become very sensitive to heat. So it'll be like 90 degrees, and to you it'll feel like it's 150. Like you'll be sweating, like, and I do notice that I do suffer from that. Like it'll be like 85 degrees and I'm drenched in sweat, like the sweat is just running down. I'm very sensitive to heat. I get very hot easily. It feels like hot flashes, like I'm going through menopause or something. I'm trying to think what else. I don't really remember everything as far as the side effects that they said, but those are some of the side effects. If you do, you know, oh, also your thyroid could become very enlarged, so it'll look like you have a bulge coming out of your throat. I did not experience that. My throat is very, very small. My doctor said it did look a little bit like swollen or big, but it wasn't nothing dramatic. I didn't need surgery or anything for it. If you do not want to take the medication, you do have the option of getting actual surgery for your thyroid. So they'll make an incision at the lower part of your neck and basically just take your thyroid out. With doing that, however, being that you do not have that there anymore and that regulates your hormones within your body, you will have to take a synthetic hormone pill for the rest of your life, just to keep your body elevated, to keep your levels normal. Also, with taking out your thyroid, you could actually become hypothyroidism because you don't have it. So your body could actually start making less, well, your body will be making less of that hormone. So that's just, you know, something to keep in mind. If you want to know more symptoms of hypothyroidism, it's basically just the opposite of hyperthyroidism. So instead of feeling awake, you feel tired. Instead of losing weight, you gain weight, stuff like that. So just Google it. Google is your best friend. Don't be scared. I know when my doctor called me and told me, like, yeah, you have Graves' disease and you have hypothyroidism, I was bawling. I mean, I started crying. I thought I was gonna die. She said it was an immune disorder. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Like, and my doctor was like, you're not gonna die. Like, you caught it early. You didn't even have any symptoms. Just take the medicine and you'll be fine. And if it does come back on its own, then we'll go on from there. You have other options as far as doing radiation, which kills the thyroid. It'll still be in my body, but it'll just be killed. It's like a radiation iodine pill or whatever. I can do that. I can get it removed. It's just, or I can continue taking the methimazole. They have beta blockers that you can take. Literally Google it. I Googled everything. Now I think I'm like a spokesperson for thyroid disease. Like, it's crazy, but I'm not. So yeah, that's what I've been going with for the past year almost. Trying to think what else has been going on in my life. What else? Job, health, my vacation I told you guys about. Trying to save has been a big thing for me. Just trying to save as much as possible, because I'm really trying to move out of my house. Like, it's so hard living in New York City and trying to save. I feel like for the amount that you pay for a damn 1-bedroom or studio in New York City, you can have a whole damn house in Florida, which is why I'm trying to convince my boyfriend we should move to Florida. He's not with it though. But yeah, I think for now that's all that has been going on with me that I can think of right now. I feel like I should have made a list, but I didn't because I'm not an organized person. But if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. I'll try. Well, I tend to get back to everybody. I comment as much as I possibly can. Please keep in mind, if you try to come for me in the comments, I will come back for you, because that's just how I am and who I am. I'm sorry, but we're not doing that here. I'm not about to take the high road and ignore. No, that's not me. I think that's it, guys. If anything does come up, I'll leave it down in the description box. And please feel free to follow me on Instagram. Please keep in mind, if you do follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is public. It's not private. It's open to everybody. But send me a message so I know to follow you back. I get people following me all the time and I don't follow them back because I'm like, I don't know you. So if you do want me to follow you back, just send me a message like, hey, I found you on Instagram, on YouTube, and I don't mind following you back. But yeah, that'll be all. What? Have a good day, guys. Stay blessed, stay cool, especially if you live in New York City, and keep doing you, boo. Bye.